These crystals will project my voice to the other carts. Would you check for the supplies while I sing? I see the other carts to the left. I hope this song brings your spirits peace.
The day is ours!
Oh, good. You have the supplies. I'm nearly... Ah! Look! On the ridge! There! Monsters! Hadolids! There was blood on their claws. Were they coming to kill me? Resonance crystals. The prisoners carry them to amplify the mind's sounds and help warn them of any collapses. But I use them to make my songs louder too. Did the glow scare the Hadolids off? No. It was the music. I think so. Or it calmed them enough that they left peacefully? Pucks! I never finished the song! I'll have to start from the beginning now. I'll find more resonance crystals. Their power and my song will keep me safe, and I'm going to honor my friends, monsters or not. You should go back to the camp. Tell Father what happened here. I'll catch up to you once the song's done.
The Hadolids. They attacked. Your father.
The Hadolids attacked? What happened?
The Overseer. He was forced... We drove the Hadolids back into the mine with everything we had. Swords, fists, rocks. The prisoners even used their pickaxes. But the Hadolids... Their claws are just so sharp. I'll survive. Not everyone was so lucky. We'll be digging graves tomorrow. Hopefully not for the Overseer, or his daughter. Please, follow her. I can't do much to help against the Hadolids now.
Come and take us!
Did you hear that? It sounded like it was coming from in here. Yvel! Stendarr, blind me. What happened?
Marilyn? You can't be in... The Hadalids. They're coming back for us.
Yvel, you're in no state to fight. Yvel and the others are too hurt to fend off the Hadalids outside. I took some resonance crystals from the caravan. They should amplify my calming song. Do you still have the medical supplies? Good. Tend to them as best you can. I'll see if the song works on the Hadalids. I think I know what happened before and how to recreate it. I won't go far. If the Hadalids keep coming, I'll run to you and we'll make our stand. It'll be the two of us against all of them. No pressure, right? I'll keep the Hadalids at bay. Patch up Yvel and the others.
Thank you. It's already starting to ease my pain.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll feel better in a few days' time.
If any more monsters throw rocks at me, I'll be ready.
Lord Shujat did not like the taste of that. Lord Shujat never likes potions.
The Hadalids are leaving!
Marilyn? That song! The Hadalids aren't trying to get in anymore?
It worked! Friend, check in with Yvel. I need to catch my breath.
Where did Marilyn learn to do something like that? That was completely different from when she would conjure butterflies in the gardens. Thanks to you both, we won't die in here. Thoroughly and I know what we're doing. And that prisoner over there, Bellaton, is spoiling for a fight. We'll be fine. Besides, if you two made it here, then I'm sure the way back outside is safe enough. We'll go there and reinforce the camp. I didn't see him, no, but we heard those monsters screaming in pain. Couldn't make sense of it until now. The Overseer has a reputation for being fearsome in battle. The sounds disappeared deeper into the mine.
Father can't be far. Let's go! That's Father's dagger. He came this way. Father's cloak. We're definitely on the right path. A cane? He was one of Father's personal guards. We need to find Father, quickly!
Stay back. Don't they be?
That's Father's voice! We come all this way. Father! Are you hurt? Where are the Hadalids?
Marilyn? You're supposed to be safely outside. Adventurer, come here.
I am safe, and you'd better be thanking my friend for seeing to that.
Let's keep our eyes open for a tavern where we can spend that.
I spent my entire life keeping Marilyn out of harm's way. Did it matter? No. Here she is, deep within a mine, filled with horrible creatures who've already killed my best sentries. This is a disaster. How did you manage to find me? Marilyn saw all of that and she's still in here? No. Why am I surprised? Of course she'd stay. I held off those foul beasts as long as I could. Do whatever you can to get them out of my mine. They must have some reason to remain here. Kill them! Poison the tunnels, I don't care. I am leaving, and I'm taking my daughter and all my sentries with me. It's far too dangerous here. Marilyn still thinks the prisoners here are her friends. She never fully understood the dangers of Amanos, and I wouldn't be a good father if I left her to discover it now. Don't leave these tunnels until they're safe.
Friend, I have an idea. Here, take the resonance crystals. These are the ones I took from the caravan site. They are the key to everything. I can calm the Hadalids with my magic. With the resonance crystals amplifying the song, we can get more of the Hadalids to stop attacking us. But I think I can get them to do something else, too. My plan? I'm going to change the nature of the spell. Make it so the Hadalids aren't just calmer, but they don't want to be in the mine at all. I'm sure I can convince some of them to leave. I'm a Thama vocalist, remember? My music casts magic. If I can change my lyrics, I can get the spell to change too. We'd need to place a lot of resonance crystals. I know just the spots. And we'll need to find the entrance the Hadalids use. Father, we're going in to deal with the Hadalids.
Leave the Hadalids in the hands of a capable adventurer. You're staying with me.
I won't let my friend face the Hadalids alone.
Young lady, you will listen to your father.
I fare better against the Hadalids than you or anyone else. Water. This tunnel must be the deepest one. Look, these crystals have to work. The Hadalids can't stay here.
Oblivion take you!
This smells like seawater. How close are we to the ocean? We're near the shore now. Maybe tunneling here angered the Hadolits. These crystals are set. Let's look for the entryway. Maybe it's upstairs. Up there! They have to be coming from those holes. Let me get a better view. All right, place the crystals. I'll start the song. Ruminen, hekekano, zidenan koni. Rumihal, hindanya, halagahi. Rumisantani, hakakano, nirinata. Ruminen. Song's done! We did it! Two of the Hadolits left the mine. Father will be waiting for us at the camp. Use that door down there. That'll take you outside.
Underestimating you was their last mistake. Let's ride. What do you think you'll make with that?
Marilyn? You proved more capable than I thought. Your mother was right in sending for you.
I'm capable? Does this mean you'll let me go on adventures?
Ah, adventurer. Come over here, if you please. Thank you. Marilyn told me some of what occurred with the Hadolits. I'd like to believe it was all your doing, but maybe it's time. If my wife was successful in her negotiations with House Mornard, she'll return with enough sentries to replace the ones we lost. With the Hadolits calmer due to Marilyn's song, my sentries will be able to fight them off in due course. If they do, we'll be ready for them. I'll come up with a strategy to further deal with the infestation tonight and speak with the sentries. No one will be caught unaware again. That's my job. Marilyn is excited to talk to you. I suggest you say your farewells before you head back out to your, adventuring.
We did it! Once the prisoners and sentries recover, they'll be able to return to work, without having to worry about being attacked, too. My plan worked! Or it looks like it's working. You believed in me even though I know I wasn't entirely prepared for this adventure. At least I wasn't when we set off. Thank you. Take this. It's from my father and I. I can't believe it. We did it! I did it! I always knew I could use my magic to help people, but now we proved it! I can be an adventurer. The future? It's what I want to do now. Look at all the good we did here. We saved the mine. Somewhere where no one knows who I am or who my father is. When I leave, I don't want to feel like I'm still proving myself to him. I'll be an adventurer in my own right. Maybe Kefram, or Somerset. Ships sail to those shores all the time. I hope it doesn't come to that. We'll talk, work through our disagreements, but if he goes back to being a stubborn mule, then I'll have no choice but to leave anyway. The world needs my skills. I'm not going to be content here.
Please, Han. They're not just flowers. They're...
Surely a man of your talents can grow more. Now, move. Others wait in need of my counsel.
Please, Han. They're not just flowers. They're...
Surely a man of your talents can grow more. Now, move. Others wait in need of my counsel.
Please, Han. They're not just flowers, they're...
Surely a man of your talents can grow more. Now, move. Others, your face isn't familiar to me, but I'd know that look anywhere. You want something from me. Information, probably. Well, what is it you're looking for? Rhaenyra Treveri. Really? I may know something about her. Perhaps you can enlighten me on why it is you're seeking her. All right, don't get so touchy, Fla. Rhaenyra was through recently. I can tell you what I know, but not without a favor in return. Why don't you deliver these red flowers I just gathered to some dear friends of mine? Sharp as night. I like that lizard, and I hear I'm not the only one. That's useful information, Fla. I'll tell you what you want to know. Rhaenyra was through recently. She sought out Deredrian, a fence who specializes in moving specialty items. She keeps a room in town. I'll mark it on your map. Careful, though. Deredrian and Rhaenyra were old friends, but they fell out some time ago. Asking after one might cause the other to be very sharp with her answers. If you have further business with me, get right to it. If you don't, you're blocking my view. Oh, this. I got too chummy with a certain Argonian associate of mine. All I did was put a hand on his shoulder to get his attention. Apparently, it was the wrong move. He let me know with a nasty swipe of his claws. Can't say I blame him. I've attacked people for far less. I haven't seen this associate of mine for quite some time. Pity. I'd like to thank him properly for what he did. No, just thank him. This scar gives me a subtle air of menace that has done wonders for my business. I don't hold it against him. But the same can't be said for my bodyguards, so I suppose it's for the best that he keeps his distance.
Hey, told you I'd find you. Is this Deredrian's place? See? Ugh, rot meth. Makes me wish I was born without nostrils. Can't understand how anyone drinks the stuff. Looks like debt collection notices. Not helpful to us. Let me see that letter. So, Rhaenyra came by, pestering this Deredrian for help. Why? Great. Well, maybe they patched things up and Deredrian went to go help her, though that doesn't explain why she'd leave behind a note that says exactly where she's gone, especially if she's trying to hide from this reformer that Rhaenyra mentioned. Maybe. My job broker told me to track down Renilla and take back what she stole for an important client. He didn't give other details, and that's usually fine with me. No memory of my past makes no answers an easy pill for me to swallow. I woke up a few years back in the middle of Valenwood with a nasty headache and no memory except my name. But that doesn't have anything to do with the job. Let's get to that campsite. I'll scout ahead and see if we can take Renilla by surprise. Great. If all goes well, then we can both get paid and go our separate ways, I guess. I already told you most everything I know. I came to in Valenwood, middle of nowhere, blood on my claws. Someone was screaming, didn't see who. My head felt like it was split in half, so they got away. Well, I was in the middle of the forest, had to hunt and track so I didn't starve to death. At one point, I started heading towards this huge tree in the distance. Eldenroot, civilization. Sometimes I wonder if I should have just stayed in the woods. Sure, a bit. Look, I didn't know if I'd killed someone or someone had tried to kill me. I kept my head down, took any job to get by, and now I guess I'm here. If someone somewhere cares I'm gone, they're keeping awfully quiet about it. Either nobody misses me enough to go looking for me, or I was a loner before, just like I'm a loner now. I'm not trying to find answers on my past. You shouldn't either. Meet you there, and don't go blundering in without me.
Let's hit the trail.
I've got what you need.
That should come in handy.
Have you come seeking the wisdom of the forefathers? You are in the correct place.
Hey, Merc. Over here. I scouted ahead. That campsite is crawling with the mercenaries that attacked me. Seems like they're searching or waiting for something. But that got me thinking. Why would those mercenaries be after both me and Raynilla? I thought about that on the way over, too. If Raynilla could afford to hire mercenaries, she wouldn't be desperate for Deredrian's help like she was in that note we found, right? Something else is going on here. That campsite is the only lead we have on finding Raynilla. If we can get there, maybe we can find something to keep us on her trail. I'm not used to looking out for others. Can you handle yourself if we run into trouble?
This is a great area for harvesting.
This one was dead when we got him. Wait. Those lanterns. This is Raynilla's signal? I think I've seen it before.
Hello, what's this? Find anything?
Look, someone left a trail. Crouch down and you'll see it. From the tracks, it looks like 2 fleeing, 2 in pursuit. They couldn't have gone too far. Looks like Raynilla and one other got away, got rid of her tail, and managed to hide her prints from here with magic. Well, if Deredrian came here to help Raynilla, it doesn't seem like she did a very good job, and no other sign of Raynilla or the one she was traveling with. What are those notes? What did you find out? Right. She threw in with the reformer who told her to prioritize my capture over Raynilla's? What? And he's the one who hired me, without knowing it? This is the last time I ever find work through a job broker. No, but we can piece it together. The fence moving specialty items, the 2 lantern signal, the list of operatives, this person called Dim who the reformer wants back alive. Raynilla isn't traveling alone with some trinket. She's freeing a slave. I don't want to think about that right now. This can't be all there is. There has to be someone who can give us answers. There was another name I saw, Mevi, in Ald Isra, right? That's not far. If we can find her, maybe she could tell us more. I'll meet you there. I just need a minute.
That should come in handy. Right behind you, partner. Let's ride.
Shouldn't have let that dry.
See that? 2 lanterns. That's got to be Mevi.
Sharp as night? By Azura, after all these years, is it really you?
I was afraid you'd say something like that.
I don't know you, and I've never met Sharp. But the way my Raynilla spoke of him, I'd recognize him anywhere. Are you one of her connections? Have you been watching over him all this time? Did he finally remember Raynilla? The Reformer uses experimental magic on his slaves. Raynilla didn't understand the process, and when she excised it from Sharp to free him, it tore something from him. His memories, she thought. Raynilla never forgave herself for what happened. She put herself on assignment. She's freeing another from the Reformer. I haven't heard from her, but that's how these things often go.
Forgive me. It's only just occurred to me, but if Sharp has no memories of Raynilla, how did you find me? What? Deredrian? No, Raynilla needed her help to find the smugglers' tunnels in Gorn. She'd arranged for a boat to take them to safety. If it's just the two of them in those tunnels, I need to get to her. Please, can you help? You two go on ahead. I need to gather Raynilla's research and prepare to travel light for a while. We always knew this day might come. Thankfully, we always tried to remain ready for just such an occasion. I can spare a moment to tell you what I know, but after, we really should get moving to Gorn. She is my wife. Sharp is the reason we met, actually. She needed forged documents for his new identity. I'd never done anything like that before, but she convinced me. Pity he didn't get to use the forgeries. But some good came of it, at least. It is. She told me he had ambitious ideals that challenged the traditions of House Telvanni. But when she witnessed the cost of those ideals firsthand, she had a change of heart. Breaking ties wasn't enough. She started freeing his slaves. When she lets me. I'm skilled in forgeries and logistics, but I've never done field work, not like her. It's dangerous work and, well, she's always been very protective of me. She has an informal web of operatives across Tamriel focused on freeing slaves. She relies heavily on favors and appealing to people's better nature. It's a struggle, to be sure. I think Raynilla takes on a lot more than she can bear. He's a rich and powerful Telvanni magister who hides behind his moniker and keeps the particulars of his research close to his chest. He practices horrible experiments on his slaves. Somehow, he thinks his work is going to end slavery in Tamriel. Raynilla says he uses some experimental metal to create a sort of link between him and his subjects. I've blocked out most of the details, but I do know that Sharp was the Reformer's favorite. Sharp's resistance always captivated the Reformer. It was as if perfecting that link and conquering Sharp's will was his greatest trial. Precisely. After that happened to Sharp, Raynilla studied the vile process and learned how to safely deattune those freed after him. She'll be thrilled to see him again. I just know it. She might even know how to restore his memories. Raynilla can tell you more when we find her. The way she speaks of him, it's like she's worrying after an old friend. She liked to imagine that he ended up living a peaceful life as a fisherman somewhere. He was feral when she excised him from the Reformer's control. She had no choice but to subdue him. She delivered him to Deredrian at an old safe site in Valenwood. He was supposed to go to Blackmarsh from there, but things didn't go as planned. Deredrian put a hand on Sharp to shake him awake, and he nearly clawed her face off. She said she barely escaped with her life. I can't blame Sharp, and Raynilla felt the same. He must have reacted in fear, that's all. No, Deredrian was furious. Raynilla didn't know such a thing would happen, but that didn't seem to matter to Deredrian. She had complained that Raynilla wasn't paying her enough anyway. I'm just sad it ended this way for her. Sharp, Raynilla would say that you're under no obligation to help.
Let's hit the trail.
I'm on my way. Where are the smugglers' tunnels you mentioned?
I think there's a secret entrance in the southwest tunnel. I'll follow shortly. Please, hurry.
do you think you'll make with that? What do you think you'll make with that? Nice haul. This is a great area for harvesting.